On this episode of Pimp My Setup, we're going to be talking about your setups you submitted for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more. So if you're interested in that, then sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts.
Spicy boy.
What?
Now. Now.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pimp My Setup, episode number 123, recorded live on July 24th, 2016. My name is Matt Philly. You can find me on Twitter at Matt Philly.
And I'm Actual Kenny. You can find me on YouTube at actualkenny.com.
Oh.
Or Actual Kenny, yeah.
Wow.
Domain.
Are you freaking famous or something?
Obviously.
I thought to have a domain, you need to have, like, a famous face.
Well, I mean, I am related to, like, everyone ever.
Oh. Well, I mean, we all brothers and sisters. Yeah. You know, thanks, Jesus. Anyways, now that it got religious, welcome to the show. I last night stayed up pretty late going through way too many submissions for the show. Now we're booked up to episode 163. Yes, a solid 40 episodes booked. And if you do the math, that's like at least 8 setups per episode, so that's a lot of setups. And the sad thing is, I would say probably like 80% of the setups submitted were rejected because people don't have brains. So go to pimpmysetup.com/Q, read the rules. If you send me portrait, I will not even waste my time replying to you because you stupid. Just read the rules, make sure you know what you're doing before you submit, and you'll definitely get on the show. It's not hard to do at all. So with that further ado, let's get into the first setup of the day, submitted by Simon. Simon says, no, I'm kidding. Simon is in Denmark. He works 2 jobs to earn money for his setup, and he's studying for software engineering, I believe. He says that he uses the setup for gaming and chilling, and he's gone through many changes with it, but he wants to get an ultra wide. He doesn't know if he wants to get one yet because he wants 144 hertz and 1 millisecond, and he says that's not out yet. So okay,
Gamer life.
Yeah, must be hard, man. Take a look at this. How old do you think Simon is?
Probably 19.
It's funny because when he submitted, he was 19, but he's now 20. So happy birthday, Simon, even though today's not your birthday, but happy birthday.
I was about to be like, woo.
Yeah, no.
Well, wait, if I'm talking about the photo at the time of taking the photo, then I'm right. So
not the one that you're looking at right now, though. When he originally, like, just like 4 or 5 months ago, it's okay, Kenny. You could keep trying to make this work. It's not gonna work. But taking a look at this, what were your initial thoughts for this setup?
Okay, lighting is like on point. He's got like the salt lamp also, which is I love salt lamps, and it's like the fade from like pink to blue. Yeah, he's a little salty, but that's okay. It fades from like pink to blue to like orange, and it looks really cool. Personality, I mean, he's got, you know, items there and stuff. I don't really know what he's into. Aside from like gaming,
triangles, dude. Look at the photos. He likes triangles.
But I mean, it's minimalistic, so like he's like super chill, and I mean that's the style that I like. But I tried really hard not to be biased, so I didn't give him like a good rating on. It wasn't terrible, but on personality, it was, you know.
Yeah, because on a setup like this, it has to be nitpicking because it's beautiful. Yeah. It's an amazing setup. I recently have gotten myself a salt lamp in my room, and you know what? I feel smarter. It might be because there's some sort of like poisonous material, you know, coming out of it because it's straight from China and it's probably killing me slowly, but right now I feel smarter. So I definitely think you're smart too. You have one. Nice overall atmosphere. I love how it's like the white walls with the wood above, and then he's got sort of like this black backdrop to it, which looks really nice. And honestly, normally when you'd see shelf off to the left and then photos off to the right, it looks weird, but he like did an awesome job with those photos on the right side. I love how they're like put together. Really cool artwork. Really like that. It's different. It's definitely unique, and his you know, his headphones are pretty high up there, so I don't know you know, if he has to grab those every single time he wants to use them. But he does have headphones off to the right side as well. He's got a footrest. His cable management's beautiful. And it's just a really great example of utilizing... I mean, the furniture is cheap as hell. It's IKEA, you know? And it looks really good. So personally, I really enjoy it. But if this was your setup, what's the next step? Because it is beautiful, but what's the next thing you're going to do to it?
Oh man. Okay, so here's my idea. If you had something I really liked, you could get like a 2D kind of silhouette, like decal, and like slap it like a giant one and slap it behind his. I love the word slap, but anyway, you could like stick it. Although I don't know if it would work with the paintings, but I mean, getting a decal for that black thing and having it like two colored would be really cool. But I mean, that's super expensive and stuff. Also, there's one cable on the undershot. There's one cable with this monitor. It's like kind of dangling down just a little bit. It's like hidden when you look at it straight on, but you know, like tape that crap back.
I feel that. The other thing is, like you were saying, yeah, like a fat head would look dope, but you get like the triangles that you got going on, some of the crazy ass artwork that would look cool. But I mean, it really is, it's just an awesome setup. There's so much you could do with it, and I personally think that with the way things are now, I think triple monitors, they're cool, they're awesome. We have it here in the shed, but I prefer ultra wide. I know some people can't get behind the whole ultra wide thing, but goddamn, this setup would be sexual on so many levels if he had an ultra wide. Now obviously he wants one, he's just waiting for it to have the specs for his gaming life, but I definitely think it would be really, really nice. But yeah, that's Simon. Do you have any final thoughts for our bro Simon?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's good. I like it.
Cool.
Love it.
Nice. Next setup of the day, I'm having a stroke. Damn it. Sorry. Submitted by Nero. Really cool name. Nero de la Cruz. That's his name. And he is a Filipino in Canada. He's been there for about 3 years. Shout out to the Philippines. Hey, what up? Okay. He's been working part-time jobs after school. He worked at KFC, but he quit. The hell? Sorry. And then he also works at Staples. Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken. He is a tech associate at Staples. So, hey, man, I worked at Staples for like 2 weeks, and man, good job. That place sucks. Anyways, he's currently learning the piano now, which is why we could see the piano. And he has a little mini setup for that, so he could take an online lesson. So you know what? People might say that looks stupid, but props to him. He's taking his time to learn how to do something new. That is a big deal, because a lot of us are so, like, we just sit in front of our computers and we rot. We play stupid games and our brains are just like, really? Really? I'm in this person's body? This person's a retard. I mean, so what you want to do is you want to keep your brain going, whether you're solving Rubik's Cubes or you're learning to play the piano, because apparently playing the piano is like one of the best things you could do for your brain. But now I'm just getting all weird, so I'm going to stop that. But anyways, he says his budget is a bit low, and he has 2 questions for us. He wants to know, how can he hide the cables better, and his stuffed animals, where should he put them? Because he says he really likes them. And yeah, so, and also the desk is custom built, which I thought was awesome. So anyways, how old do you think he is?
17.
Really? You want to go with 17? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, 1,000.
Okay.
1,000%. 1,010%.
You know what? It's funny because he is 17. So congratulations. I tried to get you to change, but you wouldn't do it. So
yeah, no, I'm stubborn. I'm really stubborn.
Well, congratulations. You being a dick paid off. So anyways,
I'm glad.
Taking a look at this, honestly, it's cool that you custom built it, but did you ever purchase a rag of sorts to kind of clean it off? Because it's really dirty, dude. It's really dirty. And it's funny because he also has a thing here that says, I don't have a bucket list, but my fuck it list is a mile long. Never heard of that word, fuck it. Because it's kind of like bucket, but maybe someone could explain that. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that stupid. I mean, this guy's got it set up, though. He's got tissues. He's got Vaseline. All right there in hand's reach. He's learning to play the piano. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, lot going on here, but
the blisters, that's not good.
Oh God, what are you doing? Okay,
playing
anyways.
The piano. Do you not play the piano, Matt?
No, not like you do. But
okay.
Anyways, stuffed animals. What are your thoughts? What do you do with them?
Okay, here's a crazy concept. You could take them and put them on the bed.
Oh nah, dude, that would be too easy.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we got to go advanced. Okay, so I'd start off with like a glass case, but you'd have to mount it on the wall. You got to put him inside the glass case. One of them's gonna be like the mime doing the thing, and you're gonna have to stick like animatronic stuff inside of it. Not like Five Nights at Freddy's crap, but just to make him move.
But like Disney,
be like a mime trying to get out. But there's actually gonna be a box there, so he'll just look like he's dying. Then the other one, just throw it on the floor.
Okay, so this was really a great explanation here. I would just agree with the bed thing. Let's just go for that. That would help. I don't know the significance of the bear, and I'm not going to be a dick and make fun of them because it might be like, he had cancer when he was a kid. Yeah, and his grandma gave. I don't know. We all have things that we love and people don't understand, so I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just think that it is taking up a big portion of your desk, and I don't think they want to sit there and watch you when you're utilizing the Vaseline and tissue. So from the looks of it, they stare, so you might want to move them over, clean it up a little bit. The books are a little, maybe storage underneath would be nice. The whiteboard I think is cool. I've always been a fan of whiteboards. I do believe that writing down your to-do list and have it visually in sight at all times is a huge part of actually getting things done. I used to do it all the time. I don't anymore. That's why I'm super lazy. But the TV, it's almost like, why even bother? Because like you can't even see it really, and it's like
it gets like neck strain.
It's not even mounted directly above. I think either get a bigger one or you definitely have to move that mount down and tilt it over. But then you were saying stuff about cables, and looking at the first photo, we're only seeing a few cables coming out of the PC on the right side. That's not going to be hard to fix. You just a little bit of tape. You get the cable ties, you get the cable clips, all those different things. You'll be fine. Get some wire molds for the TV. Really, really easy. But then when I look at the next photo, we can see a little bit more on the left side. And I do think what you should do is get a storage bin, and that will help because you could hide it all behind the storage bin. Or just get like if you built that desk, build the rest of it so that it's just black all around, and you just have everything on the behind the black.
Have like the privacy wall thing.
Yeah. So, your setup, let's pretend it's yours. What's the next step?
I would repaint I don't know if it scratches or if it's like just that dirty.
It's the bears
repaint it.
Trying to get out.
Yeah. Well, you got to put those things in a cage. Then I would, repaint it black again or clean it. Both. I'd probably do both. And then probably I like LEDs. It's not for everyone. But I think that they would look nice, especially like wrapping around the wall, give it a nice glow. And also either get like you said, the mold for the TV. Also, I'd move the TV because I don't like TVs like up way high. But hey, if you're, looking at it while you're lying in bed, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not bad. I mean,
it works.
With what you got.
Yeah. All right. Next setup. Definitely one that confused the fudge cakes out of me. Submitted by Turtle. Yes, that is his legal name. No, I'm kidding. He's from Finland, and here's the thing. Okay, people send me updated photos. I put the updated photos in. The photo you're looking at, let's see, which one's the first one? Yeah, that one right there. That one is the updated photo, okay? The next one was the old photo. Can somebody explain to me what is different? I think almost everything's the same.
Blue Yeti.
Yeah, like the Blue Yeti's gone off the computer. And he still has the headphones in the same exact spot. The cable management is the same.
He moved his webcam up to the top of his computer.
Which is he had it in the right spot. I don't know what.
And then he moved it.
I mean, maybe
who sticks their microphone on top of their computer?
Yeah. Well, I mean, good job. He got rid of that. But I guess he really maybe watched a show too much and he just threw out the Yeti because we don't see it anymore at all.
He was like, can't have this crap.
Yeah, and it's weird because he's like, please use the updated photo. I was like, okay. Wait, no, actually, hold on. The Yeti on top, that's the current photo. Yeah. Okay, wait a second. Okay. I just got so confused. The first photo's better. I mean, that one's better. The second one. Okay, I'm so confused. Turtle.
I don't know, man. I don't know what you've changed aside from a Yeti is in one picture and it's not in the other.
And that's it. Okay, so he has the Yeti now.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, I am. We're not going to talk about this. Okay, you just guess his age, and we'll let you know. Okay.
I'm guessing 13.
Okay, well he's 12. So.
Okay, that's not actually a bad setup for a 12-year-old.
For 12, it's great.
Yeah,
but that also explains why I'm confused as all hell. So Turtle, you do you. There's nothing really to say. So let's just go to the next setup, which I think is very interesting. Submitted by Zach. Zach here says, this is my setup for gaming and watching videos. I would love to get help on building my setup. Okay, well, that's cool. How old do you think he is?
14.
Nope, 13. So okay, you suck.
Dang it.
Yeah, the second photo really kind of tells the story here. This guy likes Hot Wheels. And you know what? Before someone goes and talks smack about Hot Wheels, I'm going to talk smack about you, okay? Because Hot Wheels are badass. They were my childhood. And these seem like they're collectible because he didn't open all them up. So I'm thinking maybe they got some face value to them.
He's
know.
OG.
Yeah. But then above that...
13.
Yeah, so I mean, he's been around for so long, you know? But above that, why? Why would you waste the shelf for... your 960 box, your RAM, and some other crap? Like, that's just a waste of the shelf.
Battery pack?
I thought you were going to say, you started with a D.
It's a car.
Okay. Is that a battery pack? I was like, dude, he's 13. I really hope that we're not seeing anything weird. But take a look at the actual setup, though. Very interesting. It's almost like the legs, I don't know, they're like very odd and just...
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought that was cables at first. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Well, his original photos, he had cables all over the place. So I give him mad props for fixing it to the extent that he did. But taking a look at like the first photo, what are your thoughts on the monitor layout?
If it works, it works, but I don't like it.
Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. And then he also has the same speakers that I have here in the shed, the Arion Legacy, whatever the hell. And yeah, I mean, that's very cool that he went to the extent of mounting them to the wall.
It's just that they're not, facing you.
Yeah, I mean, interesting to say the least. But I don't understand the secondary table is like housing your computer and everything. It's just very odd.
And it's an Alienware.
Yeah, aliens. Ooh.
Do we not bash? Pre-builds?
Oh no, I don't care. A lot of people do, but I'm a nice person.
I love the pre-built, man. It's great. It's great.
Bro, is that a pre? Oh my god, dude, that's sick. Anyways, yeah, I really love that it has like a vinyl wrap though on his black desk. If you see that.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked
carbon
sick.
Fiber, really nice.
It looks really nice with the Firefly.
Oh yeah, I love the look of that. It's great. I mean, for his age, this is a really nice setup. But let's pretend it's yours. What are you gonna do? What's the next step?
Personally, I would get a new desk. Is that too much? Is that like way too much to tell him?
No, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I'd say get a new desk that has thicker table legs and that way you can cable manage better. You didn't do bad, but it makes it easier when it's not like super thin and you actually have some places to hide your cables. And then also fix the monitor layout. Maybe not use up a whole side of a desk. Like I'd put the desk on I can't talk. I'd put the computer on the floor with like a little wood thing, or if you got a desk and it has like a little cubby for your PC, that's great.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't like a PC up next to my face just because it's annoying. But if you want it there, be my guest. I would change it though.
Yeah. You know what's cool about his secondary desk? It's got like the red all around the sides, but like also he could get the vinyl wrap on top and then have like the red going all around. That would look pretty dope.
Yeah. Switch your desks.
Yeah, because putting the red up against that black desk, it's going to look weird. But if you put the vinyl on top and then have that red border going around, it would look really nice. So definitely check into that. But we're going to go to the next one because the next one's a very interesting story. So, Tom, if you go to the next photo, that's the before. And then that's the after. Is it better? Maybe. I don't know. Here's the thing. His subject for the email says... Actually, I can't tell you this joke until afterwards. So after you guess his age, I'll tell you that joke. But he said a few things I want to say is, I know I wasted my money on other things than the peripherals. I'm stupid. I don't know. Maybe he updated it. That was his original email. He does YouTube /allbluemass if you guys want to check it out.
Will.
What? Will.
Mass,
yeah.
Will McBride.
Yeah. You know? What are you, friends with this guy?
No, he's always in the chat.
Okay, yeah. Will McBride. He's always here.
Hey, Will.
Always doing stuff. So let's see. Trying to see if there's anything about his age. No. So how old do you think he is?
17. 16.
13.
Whoa.
13, yeah.
Boy.
Okay, his subject for his email said, I'm Will McBride. I'm 13 years old, but I turned 69 in 56 years. If I would have told you that, not only would that give you away his age because of mathematics, but also because of the joke. But that's Will McBride. That's why we love him. I think. Do we love him, Tom? No.
He submitted the setup builds and he went over with that monitor.
Oh yeah. I remember now. Anyways, so taking a look at this. If quick glance, did you prefer the old setup or the new setup? That's when you know it's bad, when you have to even take a second to decide which one you like.
I don't know. They both... I think I prefer the second one.
Yeah.
Just because he has a table underneath his desk, and then he sticks his PC there, so there's something there both times. So I guess the trade-off is now he has a little more room, because I feel like trying to game like that, you couldn't move your mouse at all because your arm would be like smashing into the side of your PC.
Yeah.
But
the chat right now is spamming old one. But here's the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, chat.
Well, no, I think you're right. Of course, you're always going to go for the latest because look at it. The monitor arrangement, I think, is way better.
Yeah.
He's got more room on top. Like you were saying, that's one big thing. But I think that it's like a little bit of the old setup and a little bit of the new setup would be perfect. Not one or the other. I think that the PC is in a terrible spot because of your legs. Obviously, you're going to be kicking the shit out of that. Here's the fun thing. You got to rotate it. You can put it to the left. You can put it to the right. It will give you more room than you have now. I don't know if you have any room to move your bed over or whatever on that right side. Push it over a little bit more. But having it not under the desk at all and not on top of the desk at all would be very beneficial for you. I like that you have like 37 LED remotes hung up on your desk.
Yeah.
On the side piece. Yeah, that's really nice. Don't know why you have so many, but
you only need one, but hey,
yeah,
it looks cool.
So I mean, what I would really do is we can't in the second photo we can't really get an idea of what the desktop itself is like, but it looks crowded from here, and you definitely what you want to do is you want to get that PC off to the side, and then you want to get a storage unit that's not too big that you can fit. Even
where do you put the storage unit?
The thing is, what he could do is, if he could kind of get a little bit more room by pushing things over, he can get rid of the two legs on the left side and then put an Alex drawer there.
That
would look pretty good, and that would also give him a little bit of room, especially if he can move the PC. Otherwise, he's basically screwed. But what would you do to make this setup better?
Legs.
Well, that's also a thing.
Like, watch us find out, like, man, this setup is horrible because it's there, and then, like, he just doesn't have them.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time. No. So,
if you really?
No. Can you imagine? I would feel so awful. But anyways, what would you do to make this setup better in your own way?
Same thing as you move the PC to the side. I would also, I wouldn't want my Xbox up on the table. I like a really clear, like, desk space. So I like a lot of open room. That way, if I have like books or like a notebook or something, I could throw it on there and not like have to worry about moving everything out of the way. So I'd see if you could clear it up more. If you could like, actually, no, I guess this bed's there. I was going to say, if you can mount like a shelf to the wall there and then send the cables. This is like crazy intricate, but like send the cables through the wall that would be awesome.
Mm.
But is it likely? Probably not. But would it look cool? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's smart. You know what? I think you're a smart person, okay? But you're not actually Kenny, so.
Yeah. And I would also, the poster that's like behind the dresser, I just take it off. Maybe it has some sentimental value, but I mean, if it were me, I'd just whoosh, rip it off because it's already pretty ripped up and stuff.
That's actually what makes it valuable. God, do you not understand?
I'm sorry.
Art? God, rip some of the things you have and you'll realize how beautiful it is. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, let's go to the next setup submitted by Dante. Dante says, hello, I'm from Belgium. That's not how they talk. He loves motocross and tech. And in the... Actually, no, I'm not going to say that. That's racist. Dante's actually really racist. No, I'm kidding. He wrapped his computer. See the red piece on his computer? He actually wrapped that with black vinyl. No, like that's how it was originally. But then he wrapped it with black so that you couldn't see it. Did you rip paper? Are you ripping paper?
I drew you.
Aw.
It's overexposed because I turned off auto exposure. But I drew you.
Oh my God.
It has value now.
See, that was racist. Oh God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever. But
Martin
anyways,
Luther King didn't die for this.
That's true.
I'm so.
But yeah, so about the PC, the red part was like built in, but he later on wrapped it with black to hide that, and then he decided no, and then he ripped it back off. So here's the thing. First photo, second photo, taken at different times, but it's almost as if nothing changed. He went, let me see which one's.
Shelf.
Yeah, the shelf and the plant. Let me see what's the latest one. Okay, so he exchanged the little bottles for a plant. And he rearranged, he kind of condensed the top shelf. So the first photo, the first photo is the latest and greatest from Dante. But how old do you think Dante is?
16.
16, you sure?
Yeah.
Because he's 17, so nice try though.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'll forget about it tomorrow. Or I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.
You should. I would enjoy that. So here we go. Talking about this setup, interesting to say the least. Very simple, almost as if nothing's going on, but in most scenarios, people prefer that, which is interesting because we see the complete contrast to that all the time, where the setup is just like hoarders, insane. But this is very interesting. Looks easy to use, but it is a bit awkward with where he's sitting in comparison to the peripherals. So I think easy thing to do would be put the PC under the desk completely. Guess what? It's not glowing or anything. No one really gives a shit. So put it under the desk and then push yourself over to the left a little bit more. Don't you think that would be a lot easier for him to use?
Yeah. I mean, maybe he likes, the armrest or whatever, but I would feel like my side would be jamming into it.
Also, what kind of suck is the monitors all the way to the left, like pushed all the way. And that actually might be a problem because if he moves himself more to the left, then he's not sitting dead center. So, okay, I kind of see it now.
If it works, then hey, that sounds awesome to be able to have like an armrest.
Yeah, it's just
but
be uncomfortable.
I don't know how tall he is and, how he sits. So,
yeah.
But it would drive me crazy, but, I'm sporadic and I need room. So.
So what do you think about this setup being so empty? Is this something you would do to make it better, or you think that he did a perfect job?
It depends on what you're going for. If he's the kind of guy that wants personality, and he doesn't want it to look like an IKEA showroom kind of picture, then he would need to add stuff. But if he's going for minimalistic, I think it looks great. Maybe the GPU has some sentimental value, but I think it looks kind of doesn't fit in with everything else. But if he wants it there, then go for it. If he wants to show some character, though, then you can replace what's on the top shelf. And I guess he has, a camera, so maybe he likes photography. But you could stick like figurines and, your pop vinyls up there of stuff that he likes. And then you can also, I'm pretty sure there's room for a picture up there, unless the thing slopes. But you could stick a small one if you wanted.
That'd be cute. That'd be nice. Be a little dash of to it.
Oh,
yeah. I think that'd be nice. I think you hit the nail on the head there. So, you ready for the next setup?
Yeah.
All right, next setup.
I like it, Dante.
Dante's like, yeah, I don't like you. Okay, so
it's okay. I love you, Dante.
All right, next set of the day submitted by Coley. Coley said, I've fallen in love with your show and decided to toss in my own relatively new setup. He saved up for about 4 years and bought it all with his own money. What? He also said he loves his Irish heritage, trap shooting / any firearms, and the military. He mainly uses his setup for gaming and video creation for his YouTube channel, which is called Coley Plays Games, and he uses the right monitor / TV for editing and or Steam maintenance while stream maintenance. My bad. While streaming, and the left is just about for everything else. And yeah, how old do you think he is?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Because he is 14.
Oh.
Hey. So yeah, 14, living life, doing what he's doing. He loves guns and Irish stuff and the military. So just like every other 14-year-old. Really though, this is something, okay? Because these kind of desks, they're bitch. They're just bitch, okay?
Terrible for cable management.
Yeah, they are the bitch when it comes to desks. And cable management here is just gorgeous. I would just give you a high five if I could. So congratulations on that. But what do you think about the layout of like the PC and the two display? What do you think of that?
Does he have to move his mouse and keyboard every single time he wants to use the other screen, or is he like just turned to the side?
I really think it's just turned to the side because, like he said, I used the right monitor / TV screen for editing. Oh my god, for editing?
Can you imagine? Like,
oh god,
turn completely aside. I bet he has neck problems, or at least
he's
he
like,
will.
This would be a lot easier if I was sitting in front of it, but I like the military and guns and Irish stuff, so yeah, the left for just about everything else. So like the left is where he watches porn, I would guess. And then the right is where he actually does work, but he doesn't want to actually have his peripherals there. I don't know. That's, you know what? I was hoping I was going to read it and he's like, nah, I used the right just to keep stuff up, but no. So that's really confusing now.
Maybe. You see, it's too dark. Is that... I feel like there's possibly a mouse...
Do you see anything,
keyboard
Tom?
there, but it's like so dark that I can't tell.
No, it's just reflective.
Tom's saying it's reflective. Yeah. Word from the producer.
I don't know how this guy does it then.
Yeah, interesting to say the least. I mean, it's very clean, and that's what's confusing to me. If you have, is it wireless peripherals? Maybe it is.
No, they're both wired.
They are? Let me read his email here. He's got. Oh, of course, he didn't tell me anything about.
Well, that mouse looks like that. It's a long cable wire.
Okay. Yeah. He said for cable management, he said, I think my cable management is all right. I have 2 loose cables due to the fact that I move my mic around a lot. And he said he needs his mouse to be free because he plays a lot of CSGO. I don't know. Maybe we're just stupid.
Yeah.
I think you're probably stupid, so maybe that's what it is.
I know I'm stupid.
Yeah. I'll just blame you.
I mean, I think, okay, so I have like the same problem where I don't like I didn't want to show my mouse cable, but I still want it to be free. You can zip tie it like right, although I guess he has like metal rails or whatever, but you can zip tie it right to where it's like at the point where you want it and just give it enough slack and you can still cable manage that. It's really not too hard. But I mean, maybe you rage and throw your mouse across the room and you don't, you want more travel for it. I don't know. I don't CSGO, so it's, it's a CSGO thing. Maybe the monitor or the giant TV or whatever it is on the right is another CSGO thing and we just don't get it.
I just never get it. So I also think that if he's Irish, he should probably do something about the pink wall. I don't know if, that's a new addition to the flag. They add a little bit of pink into it, but personally, I wouldn't do that. So I also wouldn't paint your wall orange or green. So I just painted nothing. So paint it white, just nice.
Yeah, he's
clean.
got like a camo blinds and then the pink wall.
Is that actually camo blinds or is that actually out his window? And he's got like a big ass tree that he needs to clean up. Wow, they are camo blinds. That's okay. Well, maybe he doesn't actually have a window, guys. It looks like he doesn't.
I'm so mean. He's trapped somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, we can't know where he is. But anyways, Let's go to the next setup. Next setup of the day, submitted by, well, actually, final setup of the day, submitted by Graham. Graham says, love the show. Great work and getting some great ideas. Do a lot of PC repairs at home. He spends most of his time, he spent most of his budget on his desktop. He needs a new chair. And, but yeah, he's working with what he has. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love this setup for a lot of different reasons. And before we even talk about those reasons, you have to guess his age, and I think a lot of people will be surprised. So how old do you think he is?
I'm gonna go 20.
He's 28.
Really?
Yeah, 28. And he does a lot of PC repair, like I was saying. So this is like an example of someone that likes gaming and stuff, but they also don't have $1 billion. I don't know. He said that he doesn't spend a lot of money on it, but it's a pretty fairly pimped out setup.
Yeah, and can we just admire the cable management inside his PC also?
Yeah, it's a beautiful PC. And that's when you know this guy means business, because he's got a beautiful computer, and then his left side with the shelf I think is awesome. I mean, he's got everything he needs, all the little compressed air and the little drawers. It's just really, I like it. You could tell it's a usable setup. He actually cleans computers and repairs them and all that. But his actual setup, there are a few things I would change. And he's using a fold out table. God damn. You know how many people use this and their setup looks like someone shat on it? This is an example.
One like this.
Yeah. And this is an example of someone that has a shitty desk, but made it look really nice.
Yeah.
And what are your thoughts on the arrangement of everything on the desk, like the subwoofer being on the desk? Do you like that or no?
Speaker layout could be a little bit better, because I'm pretty sure there's room between the PC and the monitor where you could slide your speaker through, and then you could have your left and right speakers, not blasting into the back of your monitor. But I mean, if you're into that, whatever. And then also, throw the subwoofer on the floor. That's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But
even though it's that small, it should still be on the floor. Maybe he doesn't feel it, and he's really wants to experience the bass. Maybe you just get a bigger subwoofer. Speakers, they're blocked off by the monitor. That's a problem. But if here's the thing, you're gonna need a bigger desk anyway, because you need to be able to have your speakers in a spot that works where you can hear them, but also not interfere with your beautiful PC. So you get a nice IKEA limb on desk. They range from really long to not that long. So as long as you could have the PC on display with the speakers in the proper spot and a little bit of a section to the left for your pop vinyls and things like that, you'll be set to go, because everything else is beautiful about this setup. Great peripherals, great really hardware theme. I think is pretty simple, but it works. But if this is
and a headphone mount, look at that.
Yeah, very, very nice and intuitive.
Good job.
If this was your setup, aside from the desk and all that stuff, what's the next thing to make it better?
I mean, like you said, getting a new desk and then just moving the speakers. Mm-hmm. I mean, really, I really like it. I like that I totally get where he's coming from not being able to afford an awesome setup or not wanting to spend all that money. He did awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a beautiful setup. As I would say, sexual on so many levels, and just a great example of using what you got. And a lot of people are like, oh my God, bro, he's 28 and he still has a fold out table. Okay.
I bet you don't have a car.
Yeah, bitch. But anyways, really, really nice setup. Congratulations for being you, I guess. Okay, that's weird. So we're going to go to the next.
Cringe.
Not next setup. We're going to go to the scores now, because that's how that works. So first out of the day, submitted by Simon with an 87, Nero with a 62, Turtle with a 52, Zach with a 69, Teehee, Will with a 67, Dante with an 82, Coley with a 75, and surprisingly, Graham with the 77. And that's due to, obviously, we break down the categories. You gave him all 8s. I almost gave him all 8s. But if he got the new desk, was able to get his usability score up and things like that, it would be like a 95. So
yeah,
definitely just little things like that he needs to work on. But overall, very, very good setup, to say the least. Great show, great stuff. Okay. Anyways, no one seems to be laughing. Tom's looking at me like, oh, I said it. I said it on air.
Stand-up comedy.
I know. I get told that almost never. Anyways, okay, guys, thank you for watching the show where we do stuff. My name is Matt Philly from my Twitter, Matt Philly. That's not actually Kenny, but actually Kenny.com. Is that it? Actual Kenny. Well, you know what? Work on your branding, dick.
Sorry.
No, actualkenny.com. That's where you can go. Subscribe, spam him with Flamingo Squad stuff, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Catch you on the flippity flop.